When guests visit a Disney park, they expect to watch an amazing nighttime spectacular. That is, except at Animal Kingdom, which closes at 7 PM every night and has done so since it opened in 1988, as fireworks and large spectaculars would frighten the animals in Disney's care. Yet between 2016 and 2020, Animal Kingdom attempted to open way past its usual closing of 7 PM and sunset. This is the Distory of Animal Kingdom at night and Rivers of Light. In 2014, Disney announced that in addition to Pandora the World of Avatar, Animal Kingdom would be receiving a new nighttime show called Rivers of Light. Then, at the 2015 D23 Expo, Joe Rohde announced that Animal Kingdom will be opening later and feature new offerings starting in 2016. One of these was the Tree of Life Awakenings, where fireflies would bring animal stories to life on the Tree of Life. Different shows would play throughout the evening, bringing the park's icon to life. Another offering announced was Sunset Safaris, an extension to Kilimanjaro Safaris that would take guests on a nighttime safari on the savannah. An artificial sunset was set up behind the trees to create an indefinite sunset throughout the attraction. The safaris also introduced new two species, the African wild dogs and the hyenas. Both offerings debuted in May 2016. Meanwhile, work was underway on constructing an amphitheatre on the shores of the Discovery River for Rivers of Light, which was announced to debut on April 22, 2016. Yet April 22nd came and went, and Rivers of Light did not appear. It is unclear why the new nighttime spectacular wasn't ready, but it was likely some technical issues with the show. Disney had already started promoting Animal Kingdom's new nighttime offerings, so had to decide whether to postpone all the new offerings or come up with something temporary to replace the absence of Rivers of Light. Fortunately, the live-action remake of The Jungle Book had just been released in cinemas, so Disney created, in 40 days, a new show for the Discovery River Amphitheatre. On May 27, 2016, The Jungle Book: A Life of Magic debuted, utilising Rivers of Light's water projection screens to project images from the 2016 film, as singers on a barge sang songs from the movie. The temporary show lasted until September 5, 2016, but it was still not replaced by Rivers of Light. Disney carried on testing and adjusting Rivers of Light whilst the Jungle Book show was performed. Rivers of Light finally debuted on February 17, 2017, to a mixed response. The show used water screens, floating lanterns, and some live performers to tell a tale about the animal spirits and being at one with nature. The final stage of Animal Kingdom's nighttime offerings was the opening of Pandora: The World of Avatar, that used bioluminescence to bring the land to life at night. Animal Kingdom's new nighttime offerings finally allowed the park to be open later than 7 PM, but that would not last. With its lack of Disney characters, confusing storyline, and subdued nature, Rivers of Light was met with a mixed response from guests. On May 24, 2019, Rivers of Light: We Are One debuted, replacing the original show. Gone were the live performers and original footage. Instead, Disney animals were featured prominently in the show. Rivers of Light: We Are One ended on March 12, 2020, and didn't return after the parks reopened, with Disney confirming its permanent closure on July 16, 2020. With a lack of nighttime spectacular, Animal Kingdom returned to its 7 PM closures in 2020, with the Sunset Safaris also ending the same year. Pandora's bioluminescence still remains, as do the Tree of Life Awakening shows. However, in the summer months, Animal Kingdom closes before sunset, meaning guests are unable to experience these offerings. Animal Kingdom's nighttime offerings were short-lived and a nice experiment into how Disney could keep guests at Animal Kingdom past sunset. Was it a success? Not really, but at least Disney made an effort. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and leave a comment down below on what you want to see next on the Distory channel.